I ain't no furry. I ain't no furry. You guys are getting plunged. I'm taking the plunger. I'm taking the plunger. Look at you guys are getting plunged. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Thedo, and I'm here with another Urban Dictionary video. I know it's been a minute since I posted. The guys on YouTube haven't even seen this background. Like, I know it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute, but I'm 100%. I'm gonna look up this term on my Twitch streams. I've been seeing this a lot, and I got curious, and I wanna look it up on Urban Dictionary. This may be really bad. This may turn out really bad, or it could turn out really good. I honestly don't know what to expect. So I don't know. Without further ado, let's just go. Let's just read this. Let's just do what we normally do and do it. So basically, okay, from judging by this first definition, obviously there's a lot of words. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is usually I do read like 10 definitions, but this time I think we're only gonna go through the first 5, just because judging by the first one, well, I guess it depends what the other definitions are at, but judging by this one, I'm pretty sure this is pretty ridiculous. But anyways, let's just read this. So first of all, furry. There is no one single definition of what a furry is. Okay. Even within the furry fandom, people cannot always agree on just what makes a person a furry or not. Okay. Some would argue that to be a furry, you must think and talk like one. Okay. Specific words and phrases. Wait. Is that like? Wait. Is that like ooh? Or, oh no! Oh my God! Wait! I shouldn't even do that. Hold on. Pretend that we cut that out. We cut that out. Even if you go to conventions, wear a fursuit. Okay, that's what I think it is, right? Because that's what I've heard, anyways, of furries. Art, rights, and the stories, etc. But don't talk using furry lingo. Interesting. You're not a furry. So if you don't use the furry lingo, then you're not a furry, bruh. Basically, someone that may walk the walk but doesn't talk the talk. So there's such things as fake furries? No way. Oh my God. Okay. Others would argue that even liking anthropomorphic creatures makes you a furry. You may have no idea the furry fandom exists or have ever heard of furry convention, let alone any of the websites. Simply liking anthro critters, oh my God, makes you a furry. So simply just liking those, that's crazy. The way I see it, if you don't consider yourself a furry, is a matter of personal opinion. Interesting. Okay. As with any hobby, most furries are normal people, just like anyone you'll meet at work, school, or going to from school, work, school, or anywhere. So hold up. Basically, what you're saying, or what this definition is saying, a furry could be anyone. Work, school, or just anyone, literally anyone. It could be my mom. My mom could be a furry. Nah, but she not. I know for a fact. Wait, that means even I can be a furry. Nah, but I we're going back to the definition. Okay. Anyways, okay. Where was I? With any? No. We read that. Okay. As is with so many other things in life, the few that take it too far tend to be the loudest, the silent majority. An unspecified large majority of people who lurk on the message boards or in chat rooms but do not express their opinion, okay, interesting, are often forced into silence by the loud majority for the fear that people will label them as being in the same class as the minority that have perverted it. Oh, because a lot of people see furry as a perverted thing, which actually is interesting now I think about it. One unfortunate side effect of the internet and the relative anonymity that some sites grant their users is people are able to engage in activities, even if only a virtual level, that they would never even consider doing in IRL. Okay, interesting. An example of this is trolls of message boards that say things to people they'd never say to them in person. And okay. I think a lot of the stereotypes associated with furries are because of this. Inclusion, as with any hobby, there's some furries that have taken it too far and are perverted what for many is fun, harmless hobby. Okay, interesting. That's actually crazy. If only the silent majority were not so silent, people would realize there's more to furries than provision, which obviously is like perverted stuff. Oh my God. Actually, I like that first definition. I'm not even gonna lie, that first definition wasn't too bad. So basically, there's silent majority that, you know, they do it as a hobby, and it's not really like a perverted thing. But then again, I guess there's a side where there's just straight up perverted stuff, or there's just people that don't know what they're talking about and they just say they're furry. I don't even know. But okay, that was pretty cool, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, first good definition. It's not as bad as I thought it was. It's actually pretty interesting, not gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Let's get the second one. Furries. Oh god, furries in general, I guess. Okay, let's read this. Okay, an attempt at a balanced definition. I am not a furry, but both sides hear me out. Before reaching for the thumbs down, or that thumbs down, obviously, he's talking to us. I'm not gonna thumbs down. Okay, whatever. Furries are a relatively recent phenomenon, which has been catapulted, meaning wasted. Okay, obviously, into near mainstreamness, almost solely because of the internet. Okay. It is obvious furries are very much victims of tearing. The art of going into the street and grabbing the tar between the road cracks and then smashing it into the sheet, then wrapped it. Okay. The majority with the brush of an unappealing minority. Okay. In the simplest sense, furries are fans of anthropomorphic, which, okay, I actually didn't know what this was before, but it's a inhuman object that contains human qualities, such as arms and legs. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, animals of that. So I guess they're limp. Oh my god, that's weird. I'm not gonna lie. That is animals with human-like features or tendencies. Fox McCloud? Bruh. Sonic the Hedgehog? Okay, that's actually hilarious. Pretty much all furries will create their own character or persona. Okay, yeah. We heard this before. We heard this. For use as an art model and role-playing. The designs of which vary widely dependent on the artist's skill and eye for contrasting colors. You get both amazing and appealing furry artists and wide skill range between those two. Some furries can work wonders when it comes to creating a character on Second Life. Okay, the above paragraph is a description of standard furry. However, there is a very small but very vocal minority of the I don't even want to say this. Let me see this. Supposedly made by oh my god, definitely not saying that. I didn't even know that was a thing. I only heard like 2 words of furry stuff, but oh my god. Wait, actually maybe I have heard of that. Maybe I have seen that in chat. Hold on. Even though this sort of furry probably only takes up 1/10 of the fandom, this is far the type you hear about the most from anti-furry base. That's facts though. That is true. Furry porn is dangerously close to bestiality. Wait. No. That can't be right. It can't be right. Let me read this again. Sorry to anyone who likes it, but it is. However, the ones who liked it seem to be in the minority, with the ones like odd fetishes like, oh yeah, I've heard about that 100%. I don't know about you guys, but I've seen that in chat. In macro, very small. But oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. People actually like that. I mean, who am I to judge? You know, people like their own stuff. Furries get a lot of crap thrown at them on the internet in relation to the activities of the minority of their fanbase. They have a reputation to reacting to this in over-the-top manner, such as comparing their treatment to the Holocaust, which really doesn't do them many. Oh my god, people actually treat. I don't know about that one. That's crazy. However, on the whole, they are just a group of people who are fans of a single concept, seem to know how to have fun, yeah, and are doing alright for themselves in terms of publicity. Facts though. An example, furries, do you want to see my new cat character? Yeah, and see, it's just like a, yeah, persona, yeah, duh. It's literally just like, I guess just a fan thing where of a certain animal, but character-wise. So yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's kind of like an animation like type thing, you know? It's just being a fan of something. And I mean, you could look at it the perverted way, but I don't know. Most people aren't like that. I feel like, so it's whatever. It is what it is, you know. The public eye, it sees that, but it's all right. All right, this is their definition. Simply one who has an interest, small or large, of which is you know, non-human stuff. That character is just animals who have a human qualities, be it simply talking or having a human-like body. Okay, one who has an interest in anthropomorphic animals, obviously, does not mean wanting to have sex with them. That's facts. That is true. Okay, you know what? These definitions are actually facts. These are kind of making furries look not too bad. I'm not gonna lie, because the things I've heard about furries are 100% negative. All right, example. Let's go check out the family-friendly art at the furry convention, which is obviously a gathering of a bunch of people who are into, you know, those type of characters and stuff. Okay. Oh my God, this definition is long. All right, this is number 4 though. Okay. Let's see if this will be different. Adjective, having or coded in for. Okay. I mean, these are obviously just like nouns and stuff like that. Misspelling. I guess these are just words of them. I guess so. It's not. We don't really have to look at that. These are other related stereotype furries. Okay, so this is the stereotype. This is the ones I think we're used to seeing, like generalization of how many furry haters see the noun from furries as usually portrayed as pitiful sexual men who dress up as the animal, like or want to the most and have sex with their animals. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, so this is what the stereotype is, but it's not really actually what it is. This is in fact not what 99% of the furries are like. However, being the most widely publicized, I probably said that wrong, Roof. It is also the most widely criticized. Yeah, so literally that's probably like 1% of furries who actually like that stuff. So that's crazy. And then obviously furry hater, one who takes it upon themselves to be prejudiced against the noun form of furries, usually assuming that all furries are stereotyped. I feel like I've seen this in my chat, like a furry hater? I don't know, it kind of reminds me of someone. 99% of all furries, some draw, some write, some read, some listen to stories, most keep them to themselves because of furry haters? Dang, that's a rip. Just like everyone else, some are male, some are female, and just like everyone else, some are gay, some are straight, and just like everyone else, most go to school or have a job. Straight facts. Personally, I consider myself a furry. I have an online persona. Okay, foxtail. It's kind of like, I feel like it's kind of like cosplay, because look at this, because I'm not good at it, I don't write stories, and it's just like, I guess, dressing up as a character, you know, it'd be like that. No sexual interest in actual animals. See zoophils and bestiality folks. I go to college and have a job. I'm not fat either. He's just a furry. Facts. Hey, that's cool. That's cool stuff. I'm not gonna lie. That's straight up, like, that's actually really sick. All right, but we're going to definition number 5. Let's go. In the broadest definition, someone who finds the idea of, obviously, I don't know how to say this. I've probably been saying it around the whole time, so I'm just gonna let you guys see that. Human-like animals in art, fiction, cartoons, costumes, or other media to be an appealing one. Furries are an extremely diverse group, facts, and no one furry may possess all or any of the traits typically associated with the group, facts. Furries can range from people who are fans of old Warner Bros. And Disney cartoons, people who enjoy portraying however you say that word, animals in art, people who enjoy imagining what a future past or alternative world might be like if humans were replaced and accompanying, and people who like wearing costumes and tails, which is nothing wrong with that. It's just dressing up. It's pretty much just like dressing up. That's really all this is. Okay, but they also, I think it says they feel a spiritual connection to animals or to the animal form. Those who admire the beauty, power, speed, or grace of the animal form. Those who believe they have empathy with or can communicate with animals. For example, people who work with them, people who have a great deal of respect of animal welfare, and people who find the concept of, however you say that word, enjoyable in a sexual way. Dang, okay. Those who do enjoy the erotic adult side, obviously there is a side of that. Like those who participate in any sexual fetish or behavior, almost always harmless in the oh my god act, oh my god, okay, of their fantasies, which usually involve erotic art and roleplay, and may involve consenting activities with fellow adults while in a costume. Oh my god, I don't know why people get uptight about what is such a cute, silly. See, me personally, there's no way I could, you know, do any of that stuff. That would be, for me, that's just weird. But people are obviously into their own stuff. But between two, hold on, let me see this. Consenting adults when there's much worse out there to get worked up about, such as child. Yeah, that's, I mean, that is kind of, that's facts. A lot of people should be more worried about like child abuse than this stuff, you know? I mean, obviously there's people there's furry haters, obviously, right? It's about fun. People try it sometimes. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, not everyone has to try. That's another thing, though. But it's fine. Free art and many diverse forms of media. Dang, okay. Well, yeah, we'll go to 6. I said we're gonna go to 5, but look how small this one is. I mean, I was looking at 7, but that's so long. Oh my god, that's even. I think that's the longest one so far. We're just probably gonna stop at this one, and then we're gonna call it furries. a subgroup of science fiction and fantasy fans who focus on cartoon animals, and obviously, yeah, that are human animal hybrids. Oh my god, human animal hybrids are, wait, offspring and reproduction cross between genetically or genitally, oh my god, no, I'm saying that wrong, 100%. We're gonna move on from that, but you know, individuals of example, 2 different subspecies. Okay, actually, I kind of want to read more. I'm not gonna lie. What is it? Is this okay? This is the last. This is actually the last definition on here. But hold on. But yeah, now that I think about it, like that actually is like pretty insane. I mean, not insane, but like that's pretty sick. Like furries aren't like. I usually seen them as people who go in costumes, you know, do stuff, and I guess maybe like it's seen as perverted. That's kind of how I see it. But I guess I have a different perspective about it now, so that's actually interesting. I'm actually gonna read this last one because this is the last one on the page, and it is long, but I'm gonna read it, and we're gonna come back to that because oh my god, that's actually, yeah, this is crazy. This is cool. This is cool. It's really cool. Oh my god. So, anyways, 7, furry fandom is a category or subgenre of fantasy dedicated to, that word, fictional animal characters given human personalities and characteristics. It originated as a fusion of science fiction, comic book, and animation fandom during the 1980s. Dang, that's that far? That's actually crazy. It thrived following branch of fandom and finding adherents all over the world, enough that they may be regarded as forming a subculture. Furry fandom has a large presence on the internet, and many furry conventions in North America and Europe are held every year, the largest being Athrocon, in Philadelphia in July, with an attendance of nearly 2,500. That's at, or 2,500, all the same thing. Further confusion held in San Jose, California each January. It's also large in 04. Man, I just feel like Urban Dictionary has a bunch of old definitions too, but it's still really cool. Because it definitely still applies to today. Like that's pretty insane. Furry fans, sometimes referred to as furries or furs for short. Furs for short. I did not know that. I might actually start saying no. Never mind. What the heck is that definition? Okay, I'm not even gonna read that because that was crazy. You guys can pause and read that, but oh my god, eager for more material than is mainstream. The demand is filled by fellow fans, amateur to professional artists, writers, and publishers who produce drawings, paintings, stories, independent comic book fanzines. I don't know how you say that, but I'm guessing that's fanzines, websites, and even small press books. Fans with craft skills put together their own stuffed plush, furry toys, sometimes referred to as plushies, or build elaborate furry costumes called fursuits, with features such as ears, fur, long tails, moving jaws, and even animatronics, which kind of reminds me of FNAF, I'm not gonna lie, and dress up in them for fun to participate in convention, masquerades, dances, or fundraising, charity events. Charitable works are in tradition in furry fandom. Many conventions feature an auction or fundraising event with the proceeds of often going to an animal related charity. Over the past 5 years, furries have raised over 90 grand for animal rescue organizations and animal therapy groups. So you're telling me that furry groups have actually even raised money for charities and they're still seen as very bad? Oh my, are you kidding me? Like oh my god, this is way better than I literally, this couldn't have gone any better. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was gonna go really bad. I thought the Urban Dictionary definitions were gonna be like really cool to furries. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but this is actually like really interesting. Like, oh my god, like I'm not even joking. Okay, I'm gonna read this next one because oh my god, like, or the last paragraph of it, because this is the last part of it. Some furry fans create furry personas, imaginary characters based on their own personalities, by which they become widely known in the fandom. A yearning to explore self-identity is common among these fans. They may write stories centered on their characters, build or commission fursuits so they can come to life as their character, commission artwork, engage in role-playing sessions on one of the many furry-themed muds on the internet, the oldest of which is Furry Muck. I have no idea what that is at all. When such, or obviously it's the internet thing, but like still, I've never seen that in my entire life. Such furry fans meet one another in person. They may be more familiar with one another's online personas than with their real identities. Many artists and writers draw furry characters. Okay, yeah. Well, obviously, yeah, they do. You got to meet furry fans at a convention in Chicago. Furry. What I meant to say is, like, you know, obviously we finished reading this. That was nothing. You guys didn't see anything. Anyways, that was the last definition. That was the last one we read. I'm not a furry, trust me. I'm even though these definitions are pretty sick, I'm not a furry. If I was, I would literally plunge myself, trust me. But since you guys think, I know you guys think I'm furries. You guys think I'm furry. I ain't no furry. I ain't no furry. You guys are getting plunged. I'm taking the plunger. I'm taking the plunger. Look at, you guys are getting plunged. So yeah, about that, yeah, that was nothing. All I want to say is, you know, actually, like, furry and stuff is actually not as bad. That actually gave me a new, like view on furries, like legit. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, this is Urban Dictionary. Like, what? I've read stuff way worse than this. That was over like different stuff. Like, I don't even the last Urban Dictionary that we did. Like, geez. But anyways, that's all I really have for this video. And obviously, leave a comment what you want me to like search up next, because I don't know, this was very interesting. I know you guys didn't say this last video, but I just thought this would be a cool little definition to look up, and it actually was. It actually was sick. Not even gonna lie, this was awesome. This was amazing. But yeah, and don't forget, thumbs up. See you guys next video. Hey, let's go. Boom.